late game execution.
No, ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Every time I get on YouTube, right, I always see someone responding to something stupid. And of course, the latest that's been swirling around, there should be two things that's been swirling around, but the latest that's been swirling around is that the media claims if LeBron can take on the 2007 Detroit Pistons the way that he did in that 2007 Eastern Conference Finals, he can take on the bad boy Pistons with ease. Do the media or the listeners realize how stupid that actually sounds? Do they have amnesia to what we have seen when the tough gets tough for LeBron? Probably so. If you're a fanboy, yeah, you're gonna have amnesia and act like certain things didn't happen. I'm not even gonna get all into everything about the bad boy Pistons over in 2007 Pistons. We already know what's up. The fact that this man came up short against the San Antonio Spurs, the same team they played in that finals after they beat the Pistons. The fact that he got shut down by somebody 6 foot, maybe smaller than that, in JJ Barrera. The fact that he scored 8 points in a finals game, which always needs to be brought up. The fact that this guy is a flopping flounder. The fact that he don't like physicality. What makes you think? What makes these guys think that he can survive in the 80s playing basketball? I just don't get it. But I'm starting to realize some of this stuff is just rage baked at its finest. Because I don't think they truly believe that. Maybe they do. Maybe they do believe that. Maybe they believe in fairy tales. I don't know. But it's just too many different episodes of LeBron just not taking the physicality that's brought to him. Even last playoffs, he didn't like it against the Timberwolves. He don't like it. The flopping, the avoidance of certain players, and masking, I'm injured, so I gotta take 2 weeks off. Just this past year alone, didn't he take an in-season vacation again? And it conveniently came around the time when he knew he had to play Giannis. This man has not played Giannis it had to be either late 2022, maybe the 22-23 season. I think that was the last time he played him in Milwaukee, maybe. I think that was the last time they played each other. Come on now. This man can play, can get through and defeat the bad boy Pistons. Yeah, sure, right. This fool be crying trying to think of something. I'm trying to think of a joke to say, but I can't think of it right now. My mind is on blank. But this fool been crying like a little baby. He had to go against them. This is whatever. They get so infatuated with him beating the 2007 Pistons. Like that was the same team that won in 2004. I did a little research on that team. I didn't need to, but I just had to update my mind on that team. Yeah. There were no Ben Wallace. There was no Larry Brown. It was Flip Saunders. They had an old Dale Davis. Was probably like 36, 35 around that time. 37 maybe. Because I think he was born in 69. They had an old Antonio McNice. Not even in his prime. A Chris Webber who was not in his prime. Sure, Chauncey Billups. I think he might have been 31. Sure, Rip Hamilton might have been 29. Sure, Tayshaun Prince might have been 27. Fine. But they had a whole bunch of old players on there. Rasheed Wallace wasn't his prime self like he was in 2004. Lindsey Hunter, old ass. Lindsey Hunter was old when they won the first one. I mean, when they won that title in 2004. Was getting older, I should say. Just wasn't the same team. What was Ben Wallace? Was Ben Wallace in Chicago? Yeah, Ben Wallace was in Chicago. I think Ben Wallace might have won Defensive Player of the Year that year, too. If I'm mistaken, because he has 4 of them. I don't get these guys, man. Just was not the same team in 07. Just was not the same team. There's 53-29 that season. Just wasn't the same team. But that same team, as we all know, will go on to get back to the Eastern Conference Finals again. When they played the Boston Celtics and lost in 6, while LeBron was sitting at home whining and crying, contemplating should he move or not in a year or so, year and a half or so. But anyways, Bad Boy Pistons had his number a lot. They would have. He would have had his number a lot. One of them dudes he had to force to play with or forced to go against. Dennis Rodman would have took his lunch money. Bill Laimbeer would have put his ass on grass. But anyways, I'd agree with Too Raw and others on this. When these little media folks say stuff like this, it's so easy to beat. I find it funny that they try to put the wool over people's eyes. Yeah, you can put the wool over people's eyes that are younger than, let's say, 25 maybe, because they ain't seen nothing. They don't know nothing. They don't really do research on the NBA before LeBron came around. But you can't put the wool over the eyes of people who lived the 80s, lived the 90s, lived the 2000s, lived the 70s, maybe even 60s. You can't do that. You can't lie in front of them. You can't piss in a cup and tell them it's lemonade. You can't do that with the older crowd. We all seen this stuff happen. But anyways, I ain't done yet. Because House of Highlights got to get some smoke. Not just for their saying Jordan's 6-0 is overrated, but I'm starting to see what the game is with a lot of people who go to that channel, or I see on that channel. But anyways, tell me what you guys think.